Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Jindera. I'm Gerwin and we're up for today's update. Okay, so what's been happening? Basically the guys have been here today and they've finished doing all the cleaning of the stuff that was here. I just need to put that box full of clothes in through the washing machine. They have done a phenomenal amount of cleaning and scrubbing and vacuuming and all that sort of stuff. I have stuff everywhere. Except for in these 3 rooms. Those 3 rooms have got air scrubbers and that one has a dehumidifier. The dehumidifier is actually really doing a great job. There's actually a hose coming out. I don't know if you can see it, so it comes out here, up and out the door. So it's taking moisture out of that concrete because that concrete has got mold living in it. There's a crack in the concrete that I showed you in the last video, and that dehumidifier has been in there for 2 days, maybe 3. I think it's been 3, and it's only just now starting to actually dry out the room. So there's a lot of moisture under that concrete. It's not in the other rooms, so it's only in that room. And the interesting thing is that termite nest that's down there, they got sprayed yesterday. They're starting to rebuild again, so they're starting to bring the mud back up again. And the steamatic guys actually said with the amount that they cleaned out and the amount that's been put back there, they reckon they've only been there for about a month. And we've been in the caravan for about 2 months. So, and the specific species of termite that's in there, that you can see is chomping away up there, they're very shy. So with the human activity in here, it possibly would have actually deterred them from coming up. Whereas with us not living in here for the last few months, we've been in the caravans, there hasn't been that movement, there hasn't been that activity, so they've been free to come and chew up my house. So they are building again. They've started their little mud huts again, which is great from the perspective of they're walking through the termidor, I think it's called, and spreading it back to the nest. So, and we were told that to wait at least 2 weeks before we did any permanent treatments, just to give those little critters a chance to get back to their nest and kill the nest. So yes, that's the update for today. And Mum has now been able to come back into the house because the main living area is free from mold now, all things being equal. And her caravan's going back. And part of that is actually, like, we probably actually would have kept it because there is still mold in the house because there's ceiling in that far room as well as in that room that steamatic weren't able to take down simply because of the termite damage, and there was a concern about the structural integrity of the room. So, and that far end is made out of pine. The rest of this house is hardwood. Ah, dear. So Mum is back in her room, but as I said, part of that is because her accessible caravan is actually booked for school holidays by somebody else. Pre-booked before we actually even hired it, so it's all good. But she's safe in her room. There's no mold in that section of the house at all. They've done the laundry area and all that, so that's all good. So yeah, and I've got us set up with a little lounge area here so we can sit in here as a family and spend time with the kids and the cat. Oh, poor kitty is just so distressed by us not being in the house. It was really funny. I was sitting on my chair yesterday and I was there for about 30 seconds and she spotted me and come and sat on my lap. She's a cute cat. Anyway, but that's the update for today on the situation with the house. Not expecting a lot more to happen now. Steamatic have done all that they can do until the builders come and do their report and the pest guys come and do their report. I've had my pest guys do a report and treat the termites. Now I just have to wait for, I think it's Rhizone, to come out and reassess the property and go from there. And hopefully we get somewhere quickly. But other than that, we've still got our caravan, and I'm possibly looking at going to hire a different one other than the accessible one that Mum had. So yeah, but we'll just see how things go, and I will keep you posted. So remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with what's happening with the roof saga. I mean, and this is all because of that company that did not tell me back in November last year that I needed to replace my entire roof, and they just got $5,000 out of me to gurney the roof, which took away all the silicone that was stopping the leaks, which is not a good fix. That's why we were getting the roof fixed. All they did was gurney it off and then painted it. And half the profile of the corrugate that was up there didn't even match, so there were obvious spots where leaks could occur. So yeah, that was why we were getting the roof repaired. So Fortress Roofing in Toowoomba, don't have anything to do with them. And tell everyone you know, keep away from Fortress Roofing. They're just shocking. Really, really unhappy about the job they did. And courtesy of the leaks that are happening in the house because of that bad workmanship, I've now had this mould issues and the termite issues. So yes, I am going to be in touch with the Ombudsman. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, main thing is we no longer have any leaks in the roof, and I'll leave links to those videos when the roof was getting done. Greg Scott Carpentry did a fantastic job. I am really, really pleased with the work they did. So yeah, but that's about it. You remember, you're either green and growing or you're ripe and rotting, and I really, really appreciate each and every one of you, and couldn't be making it through this without your support and encouragement. You have a great day. Bless you.